Good morning, traders. Let's get started with today's live stream. So first of all, there's not much on the hot list today, but for now, I'm looking at the DXY. We can see that price has broken out this larger pattern. But how did we break out? Did we break out impulsively or did we break out unconvincingly? It's very, very important to take note on that. So the fact that we closed retested, there's not really much momentum in my eyes. A strong break of a pattern, we need solid momentum, such as, let me find some solid momentum, something like this. Just really, really, really strong momentum. If this was the case on the DXY, and if we just see the way we broke out, there's a big difference on the breakout. Big difference. So there's a lot of consolidation, not really much conviction. Also, if we do a little bit of technicals, we can actually see a bit of a bullish pattern now, as you can see. So I'm expecting price to potentially close above this wedge and take out these equal highs that we can see to the left. One, two, take out these highs as well, and then reverse from either the top of this trend line or somewhere just above this yellow line. Then we can expect a strong decline to the downside. So right now, for today and early this week, I'm pretty bullish on the dollar up until we retest this important area of resistance. So right now, we just need to remain really, really patient. In terms of an entry, again, we need price to break out convincingly, then we can look to sell the euro. But for now, there's not much on the list, to be honest. The DXY has broken out with weak momentum. I'm just expecting a rally to the upside. So this is typical. I go over this over and over every single week. Every time there's a one tap, two tap, and a third tap, most of the time there's a fake out of the third tap because everybody's trading the third tap. So I'm separating the patterns, and right now the most relevant piece of price action is this bullish wedge. So that's the game plan for DXY. I'm bullish short term. Next on the list, and the only trade I'll be looking at for this week, is dollar CAD. It's forming much clearer price action. As we discussed yesterday, I did see a sell setup here, but I was very vigilant in taking it or not, and I thought, you know what, I need to stay away from it simply because the price action pattern was pretty bullish. There was a chance of it dropping to the downside and retesting these levels, but I didn't really like the bullish structure, so I stayed away. And what's happened? My plan B is now activated and I'm updated with the patterns. So we've got obviously this pattern in play. I'm expecting a reversal to take out these equal highs, catch a short-term trade to the downside, but I'm expecting a stop hunt of this stop hunt. So when you think about it, these equal highs, they're likely to get stopped out. Sellers will be trading this pattern on the third tap. That's one decent trade, but the higher probability trade is when there's a second stop hunt of the original stop hunt. This will be in confluence with a stop hunt and a third tap of structure. As you can see, 1, 2, and then 3, and this is where we'll be looking for a really strong move to the downside. So keeping it really simple on dollar CAD, we just need to remain patient. This will probably be ready sometime on Thursday or Friday. In terms of finding a short-term entry for a long, at the moment there's not much I can see unless let me change this color. Unless we see something like some equal lows, catch a level of unfilled liquidity, and then we can catch the trade on the upside. Or even furthermore, some compression on the 15-minute, and then we can get involved. But for now, there is nothing interesting for me on dollar CAD. So for today, most likely I probably will not trade it until I see a clear buy setup. But most importantly, I'm much interested in a long setup approximately here, where there will likely be a third tap. On the other hand, I am also prepared for a fake out of the third tap. So this is very, very common on most pairs. And this fake out would likely occur somewhere just above. So if once this level gets filled, right, price will drop, trick traders on the wrong side, and then there'll be a further stop hunt. Two things can happen. On the second stop hunt, it could easily just melt simply because there's a setup, or it could even push one leg higher to take out the third tap of this trend line traders out and then drop. So regardless of what the outcome is, I'm just prepared for any possible probabilities whenever the market presents itself. So that's the game plan for dollar CAD. The aim of the game really is just to remain patient. Remain patient and just wait for your strategy, and the market will come to you. You know, I'm in no rush. There's plenty of opportunities on dollar CAD for this week, and one trade is enough to hit 5, 6, 7, 10R. So this is why I'm patient. You know, all the other markets, I've analyzed them and they're not really that clear. So this is the game plan for this week. It's dollar CAD. I'm focused on just one pair. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's live stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.